if you don't treat your 20s right, then your 30s just is not going to reward you. You have to know what to focus on. You have to know what it is you're chasing, so you don't waste a decade chasing the wrong things. Let's get right into it, guys. Your 20s decides your 30s. Most people waste their 20s chasing some sort of validation. They don't understand yet that people don't care about them, don't care how they look. And even if they do, it doesn't matter. So they're chasing this empty feeling instead of building some sort of leverage, right? The trap most people fall into is they try to look successful instead of becoming valuable and successful. I made more progress in one focused year than 5 years of dabbling. That is such a powerful thing. 1 year, pure focused, purely dialed in. You know what the mission is. You know what the objectives are each and every single day, and you get them done. It's the outcome from that alone is crazy. And just try it for a week. Try it for a month, where every day you follow my productivity system, which I've done a video on previously, and just see what it is you can do and see what it is your life would be like if that was just your base level. That was just your default setting, right? Your 20s isn't for coasting. It's for compounding everything. So what you should be optimizing in your 20s, we've got 3 pillars. We've got your skills, we've got your leverage, and we've got your self-awareness. Your skills, so you become valuable. Your leverage, so your effort compounds. You're not a feather in the wind, right? You're a pretty powerful person. And self-awareness, so you don't climb the wrong mountain, so you don't chase the wrong tail, right? Focus on building things that give you options, not obligations. Things that, you're able to go a whole different range of paths down. It opens up the whole world. You're not trapped into anything. You're not owned by anything. Get so good you can't be ignored. Your 20s should be a training arc, villain mode, hood up, glasses on. You're just dialed in, you're focused. You just do not get anything in the way of your objectives. You want to be learning rare and valuable skills. Struggle to know what? That's fine. But do something like sales. Be molded by sales. Let sales take you away. If you're good at sales, it doesn't matter what your other skills are, you're going to make good money, right? Aim to stay ahead of others, always. You do that by learning every single day and by taking action every single day. You don't want to be better at others on Call of Duty, on Fortnite, right? You want to be better than at life, right? And then you stack these skills, become so versatile that people need you, right? Once you have these, you can go after absolutely anything. Imagine being so talented and so powerful in your 20s that you go into your 30s, you've just got stacks of cash, you've got loads of leverage, it is exactly what you're doing and you're building. And in your 30s, everything is just going to go crazy. Make every action worth 10x, right? So the input comes out, the output is 10x what it is you put in. Right? You can do that by building content. It creates brand equity. Products scale without your time. That can be some sort of brand. That can be some sort of informational product. Right? There's so many different things out there and systems that run without you. I'm 27. I've spent my 20s working extremely hard, aiming to learn something new every single day, honing skills. I'm deep into e-commerce, building brands, creating content, building systems for every part of my life, for all of my e-com brands, for all of my content systems, for my team, just different areas, building systems into my own personal life, right? Building personal brands like creating these videos and being smart with the money I make, doing good investments. I always want to be building my investment portfolio. One leveraged action beats 100 manual tasks. Now, last but not least, don't build a life that isn't yours. Most people build a business relationship or career based on who they think they should be, not who they are. Let me read that again. Most people build a business relationship or career based on who they think they should be, not who they are. This applies to a lot of things. People think they should go after academic success. They should go to university because they're being pushed down towards university by family, by friends. And they think that is the route that they should take. But really, they've got a passion for something else. Really, they're really entrepreneurial. You know, don't chase a certain life because you see someone on Twitter telling you to. Don't chase a certain life because you've seen one of my videos saying do sales. If you don't want to do sales, don't do sales, but find something that makes you happy. Find something that if you had to stop doing it, you'd be extremely sad. You would miss it, right? And you can find that by doing things and quitting. And if you quit and you miss it, then you know, right? It's like whenever I have a decision to make and I think I don't know, I flip a coin because I'll either be happy or I'll be sad, and then I'll know what it is I want to do anyway, right? Journal weekly, track your energy levels, track your consumptions, what it is, where it is you're spending your time, what it is you're doing, what it is you're eating, thinking, get everything out, right? And watch what feels right as what just looks right. It's very easy to fall down the trap of doing things that look right, but they're not very rewarding in yourself. You don't feel great doing them, you know, and you can do that by deleting the fake version of you. That's what that can create. Once you know what feels right to you, delete that fake version. Stop doing what doesn't feel right and rebuild from this clarity that you've built. Self-awareness will protect you from winning the wrong game. No one wants to win the wrong game and end up just doing something they absolutely hate. So anyway, guys, I appreciate your time being spent with me on this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below with what kind of videos you want to see. You know, your ideas really do help me create these videos. And check out my links in the description. I've got my Instagram and stuff in there. If you want to reach out to me, you can DM me on there. I'd love to hear from you. So anyway, enjoy your day.